Welcome back, everyone. Spring is almost here, which means it's almost wedding season. But before you or someone you know says, I do, have you thought about wedding insurance? It's a thing. Here with me now is Brooke Goff. She is the founding attorney of the Goff Law Group. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.
So, wedding insurance, I don't think I've even ever heard of it. Why do you need it?
Most people haven't. So it's like the spring's coming, right? Summer, this is perfect prime time wedding planning season. And people in Connecticut spend what, on average? I don't even know. They have to spend 50 grand here. I mean, it's expensive to get married in Connecticut or even outside. And the one thing when I talk to like my clients that are getting married, I'm like, oh, you got insurance, right? And they're like, what are you talking about? How insensitive? I'm like, what do you mean insensitive? So no, wedding insurance is a thing. Everybody should have it. It's like $200 or $300. And when you're talking about, it covers your whole event. And when you're talking about like a $50,000 to $100,000 wedding, like that's like not even your tax.
So this is not, let's just be clear, it's not a rebate if you get left at the altar.
It's change of heart.
Yeah, it's not like, oh, you get your dress refunded. This is more if someone gets hurt at the wedding, and like, how does this protect you? What does it cover?
It does. It covers liability, which is what we'll hone in on. So let me tell you, I have a case currently, and you know, there was a little kid. It was at a wedding venue. And this little kid, there was like a piano and there's food, and the little, I think the child's maybe 5 or 6 years old, goes to grab, like it was like a cheese tray, goes to grab a piece of food. The cheese tray was on top of a piece of marble, came down, broke his leg. Like, bam.
Wow.
Now, you're the child's mom, right? So this is somebody's really special day, right? You're the child's mom. Your son has a broken leg, needed surgery, right? Growth plates, I mean, you know, right? We're moms, so we get it, right? And at the end of the day, what is that mom got to think? Well, my kid's never going to be right again. And it really kind of wasn't his fault because they knew kids were here and they should have, you know, better obviously warned or blocked that part off, whatever. Who's at fault? Is it the mausoleum where you have the wedding? Is it the wedding planner? Is it the bride and groom? So since you probably are looking at me like, I don't know who's at fault, right?
Right.
That's why we sue everybody. So wouldn't it be great to come back from your honeymoon to a lawsuit on your door? Probably not, right? Probably doesn't go well. Listen, I have watched family become enemies. I have watched friends become enemies. Friends are your friends, family are your family until they're kind of not when something like this happens. So trust me when I tell you, like, I'm telling you, moms first most of the time, and it's usually kids that we see get injured at weddings or drunk people.
Okay, so if you get that wedding insurance, I mean, do you just ask your regular insurance agent?
So, yeah, call, I mean, if you have an agent for car insurance, usually the home insurance will probably have a better link. So it's called event planning insurance, but it's wedding insurance. It's like $200 or $300. That the kid I just told you about, they had wedding insurance. So we put in the claim to the wedding insurance. The bride and groom are now like, I'm out, I'm done. We're not even going to talk about it anymore. And no bad blood because they can actually, you know, start saving for their home or whatever and not have this thing looming over their head, right?
Yeah, okay.
The kid's okay, but again, the mom was so conflicted and was going to do something regardless. So my point is, there's a lot of drinking at weddings. It's the truth, right?
Right, of course.
There are a lot of children at weddings.
Yeah.
And there's just a lot of activity going on. For you not to spend a few $100 to insure yourself up to, I mean, they write policies up to $1 million.
Wow.
You're foolish. And it's liability, meaning it insulates you for the $1 million. So
no, it makes sense because we think about if someone getting hurt at our house, but we don't think about, okay, so you're kind of responsible if you're in charge of the wedding too.
Insurance is the weirdest thing. It's like, it's an industry where they make people say, you have to buy it, but then they make people afraid to use it.
Right. Well, for more information, because we want to make sure that people know about this, because I just learned that it's a thing.
It's a thing.
It's a thing. So you wanted to find out about wedding insurance. Sounds like it's not that expensive. Could offer a lot of peace of mind. For more information, you can visit Goff Law Group. If you were injured at a wedding or you want more information, gofflawgroup.net. Also follow along on Facebook.com/GoffLawyer, on Instagram, or on TikTok at Brooke Goff Official.
We have fun ones. Check it out. These trends are a thing. This is kind of, I know I'm old now with the TikTok thing, but it's fun.
I bet you do. I bet you do. All right, thank you.
Thanks.